अस्सलाम वालेकुम दोस्तों, मैं डॉक्टर कामरान आफ्ताब अहमद अपने नए वीलॉग के साथ आपकी खिदमत में हाजिर हूँ। दोस्तों, वीलॉग का आगाज़ करने से पहले मेरी गुजारिश है कि अगर आपको मेरा वीलॉग पसंद आए तो इसे लाइक करें, इसे शेयर करें, इस पे कमेंट करें और मेरे यूट्यूब चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें। दोस्तों, पिछले कुछ हालिया जो दिन गुजरे हैं उनकी सबसे बड़ी इंटरनेशनल स्टोरी बांग्लादेश से आ रही है। आपने देखा कि पिछले कुछ हफ्तों से वहाँ पे जिस तरह का अनरेस्ट चल रहा था और फिर जिस तरह पुलिस, सिक्योरिटी फोर्सेस और पब्लिक के दरमियान में झड़पें हुई जिससे कई सौ स्टूडेंट्स खासकर और कुछ अवाम अमूमी तौर पर अपनी जान से हार गए। लेकिन उसमें जो लेटेस्ट डेवलपमेंट हुई वो 5 अगस्त की सुबह हुई जब शेख हसीना जो वहाँ की प्राइम मिनिस्टर थी उन्होंने रिज़ाइन किया और वो भारत फरार हो गई। अब इसके बाद बहुत सारे तबसरे मैंने सोशल मीडिया पे देखे, मुख्तलिफ टीवी चैनल्स पे देखे। कुछ लोगों का ख्याल है कि इन सब के पीछे मगरबी ताकतें हैं। शायद हसीना वाजिद के ताल्लुकात मगरबी ताकतों के साथ कोई बहुत अच्छे नहीं थे और उन्होंने इस मौके से फ़ायदा उठाते हुए इसकी हुकूमत का तख्ता उलट दिया। कुछ लोगों का ख्याल है कि इस सब के पीछे आर्मी इन्वॉल्व है। कुछ लोगों का ख्याल है कि ये सिर्फ अवाम की के जज्बे की वजह से मुमकिन हुआ। असल सूरत हाल है क्या, ये जानने के लिए मैंने आज दावत दी है डॉक्टर मुइन को, जो बांग्लादेश से जिनका ताल्लुक है। डॉक्टर मुइन मेरे बहुत अच्छे करीबी दोस्त हैं और मैं पिछले काफ़ी अरसे से इन्हें देख रहा था कि जो प्रोटेस्ट बांग्लादेश में हो रहा था उसमें इन्होंने बढ़ चढ़ के हिस्सा लिया। तो आइए असल कहानी जानने के लिए डॉक्टर मुइन की तरफ चलते हैं। अस्सलाम वालेकुम मुइन, कैन यू हियर मी?
So, yes, I can hear you.
Okay, Moin. So first of all, many thanks for joining me for this little interview. So I would like you to first of all introduce yourself so that people who are following my channel they know who are they listening to.
Yes, I'm Dr. Moin. I'm from Dhaka, Bangladesh.
Mashallah. Thank you very much, Moin. Okay, for the viewers of this channel, Moin is a very close friend. He's from Bangladesh. He comes to United Kingdom very often for his various exams, and so he's with us today. So, Moin, what exactly happened in Bangladesh, and how did it start?
Thank you. Actually, in Bangladesh, since July month, there is a
Mhm.
movement going on, which is actually calling anti-discrimination quota movement, and that is actually student movement. And this movement is occurring due to anti-discrimination in the government job system, because in the
So,
government job.
sorry, sorry to interrupt you. When did
Sure.
this start? This movement? When exactly it started?
It started from July, very early July, at the first week of the July. And the main point was here that in the government job entry exam, there is some quota system, and which is actually reserved for the martyrs of the freedom
Mhm.
fighters. That is happened in 1971.
Mhm.
So it's around 53 years ago. So almost right now the quota system, it was also happened some protest previously also. It also the same movement has occurred in 2018, and at that time it was declined by government, the quota system, and again they reformed the old things to the people, and the student, they raised their voice against this quota system. And after the quota system movement started since July 15, it until the July 15, it was normal and everything was fine. But after that, the government oppressed the whole system, and they just want to crack down against the student. And after that, many student they just lost their lives. And until now, according to the different newspapers, we have heard that more than 400 to 500 people, they have lost their lives. So
Hmm.
after that, the whole country become unrest because all of the people, they are just student, and they were most of them, they are like non-political general people, and even some people, they are children under age of 18, most of them. So the whole things was make the whole country unrest.
Hmm. Okay, Muin, so how is the law and order situation now, as per today, for example?
Yes, yesterday, Prime Minister, she was just resigned and fled away from country. And after that, at the moment, still the interim government that has not been formed till now, what I am aware about. And we are expecting that it will be formed by tonight or by tomorrow. And during this period of time, I have went outside a couple of hours back. So I have seen that there was no police in road, because
Okay.
the general people, they are blaming police that they are so much cruel to the people. And but there was also no traffic around the whole city, but the traffic system was controlled by the student at the moment. You'll happily know
Hmm.
that right now general people, they are taking the responsibility to maintaining the traffic system and security.
Sure.
So
So
yeah.
did at any point the army personnel, army officers, for example, or army came to stop the riots going on, or to maintain the law and order situation in the last few days?
The government tried to control the situation by applying curfew, and um, they also allow army personnel in the city, and they was just try to control the whole situation. But the
Mhm.
situation was beyond control, and people was like so much furious, and they doing their jobs, protests, and after that whole situation become so much unrest. Most of the people lost their lives because in last 2 or 3 days, around 200 to 300, exact figure it will be very hard to know at the moment.
Mhm.
200 to 300 people, they have just died by shot or by some other ways. So the whole
And
situation is,
that was, sorry, those were shot by the police. I mean,
yes.
there was no fighting going on between different groups, for example. This is what I'm trying to establish.
No, no, no. There is only there are no different groups. There are like people, general people, and like the police. They are to the group, and they are just the whole situation is going on right now. But army, they are like under control, and they are not attacking any general people.
Sure. No, the people who lost their lives. I mean, you said
Yes.
400 to 500 people, students, I believe, or general public people. Uh, was there any incident, or were there any incidents when there were clashes going on between pro-government and anti-government public?
Right now, it is very difficult to comment on that because it is not the right moment. And as per we get the information from the different newspapers, there are
Mhm.
no there are also like clashes between the previous government parties and general
Hmm.
peoples. Like here, the general
But
peoples on
did
the,
people lost their lives because of that as well?
yeah. Like
Okay.
at the last point of the time, when the government was failed to control the whole situation with troops, they are
Mhm.
also like they also try to control the situation by their own team member,
Mhm.
according to the newspaper and different journals. And they also there are also different clashes between general people and the ruling parties people.
Sure. But was there any element of ethnic sort of background in these clashes as well? For example, Muslims fighting with the Hindus, for example, or
No,
with
no, no,
Christians, or Christians fighting with Hindus?
no, no,
No.
no, no. There is
Okay.
not a different this type of no problem.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are the demands of the students now? The student leaders,
Yes.
what are they demanding now?
Okay, they are just right now demanding that interim government will be reformed, and they are demanding Dr. Mohammad Yunus as a leader of the interim government, and they also went to the Bongo Bhavan, the house where president lives, and
Hmm.
they are doing some meetings, and hopefully they will like submit or present their demands right now.
Sure. Well, just for the viewers, Dr. Yunus is a Nobel literate. He's an economist, and I mean, he formulated a model many years ago, and because of that model, the Bangladeshi economy boomed. In fact, that model was copied by many different countries in the world. Okay, and he's extremely well respected person. He's not a political person at all.
Yes,
He's
yes,
a economist by profession. Am I correct?
yes, yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Well, now few people in Pakistan, for example, they think that this protest was led by army. Army was involved, and it was the army who supported, who asked people to come out, and so that they can dismantle this government. Do you think this is true?
Sorry, I didn't get your point.
Okay. Do you think army is involved um, in whatever happened? I mean, how it began. Was there any involvement of the army?
No, no, no. Army was not involved from the very beginning. They were just
Hmm.
involved at the moment when government couldn't control through
Hmm.
police or
So the
through.
army was invited by government to control the law and
Yeah, yeah,
situation.
yeah.
Okay, well, just one curious question. I'm not sure if you can answer that or not. A few days ago, there was a post on the social media that many junior officers from the army, for example, some captains and some colonels as well, and then some lieutenants, they have issued a statement, and then they have demanded from higher army journals that we should not get involved in this political matter. So they refused, honestly, to get involved. Is that correct?
Uh, to me, I have heard a lot of news in the social media, but it is very hard to believe which one is
Hmm.
correct or which one is wrong because the moment is very crucial.
Hmm.
But this type of news, it's very difficult to identify if it is correct or not.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So now we all know that Sheikh Hasina Wajid did not enjoy very good relations with the Western countries, especially America as well as China. So, do you think there might be some involvement of those governments in dismantling her rule in the country?
No, I don't believe so because the whole situation was by student led and the whole situation was involved by the general people. But there are no. I don't think I didn't find any evidence that can on the basis of that can tell you that any country is involved or support them. Because the whole situation was laid by student, and you know that it's happened within only 2 to 3 weeks.
Hmm. Okay.
So I don't believe so.
Sure. Okay, well, a very difficult question, really, the next one for you. If you want to answer that, please. If you don't want to answer that, totally up to you. So, why people vandalize the statues of Sheikh Mujibur Rahman?
Sorry,
The
why people?
people, I mean, we have seen a lot of videos and photos
Yeah,
on social media, people vandalizing the statues of Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, who was father of Bangladeshi
nation.
nation.
Yeah,
So why people are doing that?
yeah. It's a very the expression of the general people. You know that different type of people they have lost their lives, and they are in the last couple of weeks. You know that this government has been ruled for almost 17 years.
Yes.
But in the last couple of weeks, the whole situation was went so far that a lot of people they have died in this situation, and they are they believe that it could be prevented if the government has any good wish or will wish toward the general people. So they are like so much ferocious, and they are like so much like aggressive towards the whole situation, and maybe that's why they have done this.
So it was a heat of in the heat of moment. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Are there any student leaders still in jail?
There are a lot of student they were in the jail, but as far I know, as far I know that today more than 2,000 of people they have been released from the jail, and the
Hmm,
student leader they are also released from the jail in the last week. So and in the upcoming days, more will be outside of the jail. I hope so.
sure. And I believe that is the case with the opposition party leaders as well. I mean, most of them were in jail, but they have been released. Few of them have been released. Is that correct?
Yeah, yeah. Our last Prime Minister Begum Khaleda Zia, she has also been released from the jail today.
Okay. Okay. Now, what do you think if army, for example, they don't agree with students' demands, especially of interim government structure? What is going to happen? What do you think?
Yeah, it's very difficult to say at the moment because still it's only one day, and the student leader they have been said that they are waiting to see what's happened and how the interim governments will be formed. So they also ask the student to stay alert about the whole situation so that they can reform the country according to the people's wish.
Okay. So, Moin, what is the overall perception of public? I mean, whatever happened in the last few days, are the people are people happy with that now? At the end, do you think?
Yeah, according to the general people, I have seen a lot of peoples, they have expressed their happiness that they are just relieved from what has been happened because most of the people they have suffered a lot in the last couple of days. You know that 400 to 500 people they have died, and the number of people they have been like injured, it is uncountable. So with all the situation, people are right now they are happy with the what's happened within the last days.
At the end, hmm. Okay. Do you think there is there are still large groups who support Hasina Wajid?
No, everyone has been flayed because the way the leader Sheikh Hasina she has been flayed away from the country to the India.
Hmm,
It was the very like crucial moment, and even in many places the Awami League parties leaders and their staffs and the people who supported them they are in the very upset situation at the moment because
hmm,
they didn't expect that she was fled away from this country by at the crucial moment by creating this situation.
hmm. So, do you think this is the end of Sheikh Hasina's political career?
Yes, last days I have seen some news. Then in the news, Sheikh Hasina's son, wajid Joy, who is currently resided in the USA, he said that his mom will not involved in politics anymore.
Okay.
But it is,
Sure.
but we didn't find any expression from Sheikh Hasina yet.
Okay, so she has not released any sort of statement as of yet.
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
that
yeah,
correct?
yeah.
Okay, and she is still in India because yesterday I heard that she was planning to fly to United Kingdom.
Yes, she's at the moment New Delhi, and according to the different newspapers, I have heard that she was trying to get some political shelter from United Kingdom, but United Kingdom has been denied. What has been I?
Oh, okay, okay. Well, that's a new development. Okay. Uh, Thank you very much, Main, for all of your time. And brother, keep safe.
Thank you.
And I hope to see you soon.
Thank you. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
वालेकुम अस्सलाम। जी दोस्तों, आपने डॉक्टर मोइन के ख्यालात सुने। बांग्लादेश में डॉक्टर मोइन के अलावा मेरे और भी बहुत सारे दोस्त यार अहबाब मौजूद हैं। मैंने काफ़ी लोगों से बात की है और मुझे अभी तक यही लगा कि जो ख्यालात मोइन के हैं वही ख्यालात बाकी लोगों के यानी कि आम आवाम के हैं, या कम से कम उन लोगों के हैं जिन्हें मैं जानता हूं। इन ख्यालात से इत्तेफाक करना ज़रूरी नहीं है आपका। बहरहाल मैं उम्मीद करता हूं कि आपको मेरा वीलॉग पसंद आया होगा। मुझे अपने अगले वीलॉग तक इजाज़त दें और अपना ख्याल रखिए।